Today, on September 20th, 2025, we're journeying to Europe's westernmost edge, where the land meets the endless Atlantic and the sun rises over a country rich in stories and spirit. This is a place that feels both ancient and refreshingly modern, where centuries-old castles stand beside vibrant city life. I'm talking about Portugal. You may have heard whispers about it, seen photos of its golden beaches, or maybe even heard it playfully called one of Europe's most sinful countries, a reputation that only adds to its allure. But here, sinful means indulging in life's pleasures, delicious food, soul-stirring music, and a freedom to simply be. It's about savoring every bite, every note, and every moment with friends and strangers alike. Portugal doesn't shout for your attention. It invites you to slow down, breathe in the salty air, and savor its authenticity at your own pace. In the weathered cobblestones of Lisbon, the mournful fado music echoing through narrow alleys, and a perfectly grilled sardine by the sea, you'll find a culture that values connection, tradition, and joy above all else. We'll peel back the layers of this fascinating nation, exploring its unique concept of saudade, a longing for something beautiful yet unattainable, its devotion to the art of hospitality and the simple pleasures of daily life, and its legacy as a global empire that shaped the world, leaving traces in every corner of its culture. The sins of Portugal are what make it so human and lovable, its warmth, its passion, and its zest for living. So pack your curiosity and your sense of wonder. We're about to dive into a land where history, ocean breezes, and warm welcomes await at every turn. Let's discover together the beautifully sinful reality of life in Portugal today, and see why this country captures the hearts of all who visit. To truly understand Portugal, you must feel its soul, not just see its sights or taste its food. And that soul sings fado, the music of longing and memory. Imagine yourself in a dim Lisbon tavern, the air thick with emotion, as a singer's voice rises and falls, with stories of longing, love, and loss. That's saudade, a bittersweet nostalgia at the very heart of Portuguese identity, a feeling that lingers in every note and every quiet moment. This feeling shapes daily life, infusing it with a gentle melancholy and a deep appreciation for the present. Here, there's no rush. Coffee breaks linger, meals stretch into hours, and conversation is an art form, cherished and unhurried. The Portuguese have mastered the art of living well, valuing time with friends and family over relentless productivity or constant motion. You'll see it in old men playing cards in sunlit squares, their laughter echoing through the air, or in a shopkeeper eager for your story, always ready to share a moment of connection. This isn't laziness, it's a conscious choice to savor life, to find joy in the simple everyday moments. Embrace the slower pace, let go of your itinerary, and allow yourself to wander without a plan. Sit longer at a cafe, watch the world go by, and let time slow down around you. Listen to another fado song, letting the music wash over you and stir your emotions. By slowing down, you'll notice the beauty in azulejo tiles, a stranger's smile, and the small details that make Portugal unique. You'll witness breathtaking sunsets over the Atlantic, moments that invite you to pause and reflect. You'll connect with a resilient spirit shaped by centuries of change, adaptation, and hope. In Portugal, presence is everything, being truly here, in this moment, with the people around you. The gentle rhythm of life here is a lesson in appreciating the moment, in finding meaning in the everyday. Let yourself be swept up in it. Join a festival, dance in the street, or simply share a laugh with locals. You'll see the country through Portuguese eyes, discovering a new way to experience the world. And you'll never want to rush again, carrying a piece of Portugal's soulful pace with you wherever you go. Portugal's soul is deeply nourished by its honest, generous cuisine, which is a true reflection of its rich cultural heritage. Yes, grilled sardines are iconic, a staple of coastal life. But the real star of Portuguese cuisine is salt cod or bacalhau, prepared in hundreds of ways, a legacy of seafaring ingenuity and tradition. Every region and family has its own cherished recipe, from creamy stews to crispy golden codfish cakes, each bite telling a story of its own. Communal dishes like cozido à portuguesa bring everyone to the table for hearty, shared feasts, fostering a sense of togetherness and joy. But the sweetest sin? The pastel de nata, a flaky pastry filled with creamy custard, caramelized on top, best enjoyed warm with a sprinkle of cinnamon. The original recipe is a closely guarded secret in Belém, but the obsession with this treat is truly national. Portugal's wine culture is equally rich and diverse. Beyond the famous port, try a crisp, refreshing Vinho Verde or a bold, robust Alentejo Red, each offering a unique taste of the land. And don't miss ginginha, a cherry liqueur often served in a chocolate cup, a playful Lisbon ritual that delights locals and visitors alike. Eating and drinking here is about pleasure, tradition, and connection. A celebration of life's simple pleasures. Every meal is a celebration of simple, sublime joys, a moment to savor and remember. Food is memory, history, and community, a bridge between the past and present. In Portugal, you taste the Atlantic, the fertile land, and the warmth of its people in every dish. Indulge. Here, it's not just allowed, it's expected, a part of the cultural experience. That's the real flavor of Portugal, a country where every meal is a journey. Lisbon isn't just seen, it's felt. Built on 7 hills above the Tagus River, it's a city of breathtaking viewpoints and winding alleys. Lose yourself in Alfama's ancient streets, where fado drifts from doorways and history lingers in every stone. Hop on the iconic yellow tram 28 for a rolling tour through Lisbon's most picturesque neighborhoods. In Baixa, grand squares and elegant streets reveal the city's resilience after the 1755 earthquake. Head to Belém for UNESCO sites like the ornate Belém Tower and the magnificent Jerónimos Monastery, monuments to Portugal's age of discoveries. But Lisbon is also young and creative, buzzing in the boutiques of Chiado, the bars of Bairro Alto, and the art spaces of LX Factory. Here, history and modern energy blend seamlessly. Lisbon invites you to explore, discover, and fall in love. If Lisbon is Portugal's queen, Porto is its soulful brother, gritty, proud, and built on the steep banks of the Douro River. The Ribeira district's colorful houses and lively riverfront pulse with history and energy. Cross the Dom Luís I Bridge for panoramic views and visit Gaia's legendary port wine cellars for tastings. To truly understand port, follow the Douro inland. The valley's terraced vineyards create one of the world's most stunning wine regions. Take a scenic train or river cruise to Pinhão, soaking in breathtaking landscapes and warm hospitality at Loco. Here, life moves to the rhythm of the harvest, and every glass of wine tells a story. Stay overnight, walk the vineyards, and savor home-cooked meals paired with exceptional wines. The Douro is more than a river. It's the lifeblood of a region where time slows and tradition thrives. This is Portugal's River of Gold. The Algarve's dramatic coastline, golden cliffs, sea caves, and endless sun draws beach lovers from around the world. Beyond the resorts, discover the hills of Monchique, the Moorish castle of Silves, and the tranquil Ria Formosa Natural Park. Portugal's lesser-known regions are just as captivating. The lush Minho birthplace of the nation, with medieval Guimarães and Braga, and the rolling plains of the Alentejo dotted with cork oaks and whitewashed villages. In Alentejo, explore Evora's Roman temple and chapel of bones, or wander ancient megalithic sites. These landscapes invite contemplation and connection with Portugal's ancient soul. Each region offers its own rhythm, flavors, and traditions. Whether you seek sun, history, or solitude, Portugal's diversity will surprise you. Venture beyond the obvious. You'll find authenticity everywhere. The real Portugal is waiting off the beaten path. Portugal is small but full of surprises. Lisbon is older than Rome, with layers of history from Phoenicians to Moors. This tiny nation built the world's first global empire, spreading its language and culture from Brazil to Japan. Today, Portuguese is spoken by over 250 million people worldwide. Portugal is also the world's largest cork producer. Its sustainable cork oak forests are a model of tradition and innovation. Even NASA uses Portuguese cork for insulation. The Portuguese are fiercely proud of their food. Don't ask for salt and pepper, and learn the names for every coffee style. Here, passion for culture and cuisine runs deep, and sharing it is a point of pride. Is Portugal sinful? Absolutely, but only in the best ways. Here, sin means savoring a long lunch, indulging in conversation, and enjoying life's simple pleasures. The country's sweet tooth is legendary. Beyond convent-born pastries tempt at every turn, Portugal's relaxed, tolerant vibe is reflected in its progressive policies and welcoming spirit. People are free to be themselves, and visitors feel instantly at ease. The real sin is rebelling against the cult of productivity, choosing instead to savor a ripe fig, a sunset, or a shared meal. These are the pleasures the Portuguese have mastered. They invite you to slow down, indulge, and reconnect with what matters. In Portugal, joy is a way of life, and that's a lesson worth taking home. We've journeyed through Portugal's soulful cities, tasted its pastries, and felt its warmth. But words can only go so far. Portugal must be experienced with all your senses. Go, find a family-run restaurant, watch Lisbon's lights at sunset, hike the Algarve cliffs, and let yourself move to the country's gentle rhythm. Talk to people, ask for their stories, and you'll discover a richness no guidebook can offer. Here, travel is connection to history, to culture, and to a people who live well. You'll come for the scenery and food, but you'll return for the feeling Portugal leaves in your heart. Saudade will call you back. The trams are rattling, the fado singers are warming up, and a warm pastel de nata awaits. Portugal is ready to welcome you, not as a tourist, but as a guest. Come, discover its stories and savor the beauty of life itself.